going. All right, Shalom. This is GMS Louisiana Saints, Baton Rouge, New Orleans, and Lafayette. All right, as we always get started, we're doing all glory and honors and prayers to the always.
Come
honor to the elders apostles of GMS, peace and blessings, salutations to the hopeful elect. All right. In this particular pre-camp lesson, we're gonna just hit basically like this truth as we know it. This ain't for the weak of heart, right? This ain't for the family man, the soft feminine guys, man. You have to establish yourself as being a manly man, all right? Okay. I'm gonna get the other one. This in my head, but keep it out, man. It's just so we can get it started, you know. We're gonna roll through the spirit.
We start with this Revelation. This Revelation chapter 21, verse 3. And I heard a great voice out of heaven saying, "Behold, the tabernacle of the Most High is with men."
Yeah, the tabernacle of the Most High is with men, right? It is established with men. So when you're a young man in this thing, you start to get around older brothers, guys that've been in. And you have to start being a sponge and soaking up those things, man. You know, because it's another scripture. I'm gonna get it. It's just a lot going on in my head, but this truth is established with the dealings of men, and when men deal upright, manly, right? You can't go around shit. You can't go around matters. You have to deal with matters head on. Even in your personal life, man. You have to establish, right, and change yourself from the old man to the new man. All right. You can't be soft and weak-hearted. You can't be. I mean, you deal with your family, but and you just keep it at that. You have to be a man. It's not for the Carl Winslows, man. Right? Which many guys come in and try to establish that the Carl Winslow spirit, family man, and being in that also that Bill Cosby type of time, man. You know, this ain't for that. This ain't you never gonna get nowhere. Go ahead, what you got? You got something?
I got it. It's Proverbs 24:10, and it reads, "If thou faint in the day of adversity, thy strength is small. If thou forbear to deliver them that are drawn unto death and those that are ready to be slain." That was basically the point, man. Because this is the day of adversity right here, right now, man. Ultimately, you see things going on in the world. You see things happening and transpiring. But look at everything that's going on out there. Everything corresponds to this book. What's going on in society right now, man. So we got to act as prophets as well as men. Standing up, girding up our loins, and showing successfully that we're true men in the Lord. What you got to
Right.
If I could bring mine out real quick. This is Job 38:3. It said, "Gird up now thy loins like a man, for I will demand of thee, and answer thou me."
Right. The Lord said, "I demand of you, man." Because coming up in society, we was raised by our uncles. Them Negroes was watered down. Moms, your aunts, or whatever you call them, grandmothers, and they basically come from a plantation plantation Christianity, man. Which more or less, when you a man in that church, you really feminine, man.
Yeah,
It's a feminine
beta.
Yeah, you really soft. You know, marshmallow, man. And when you come into the understanding of the word of the Lord, the men, King David, all those guys was manly, man.
I got you.
And they dealt manfully. And those are the things that we have to first and foremost remember and go back to. All right.
This Proverbs chapter 8, verse 4. It says, "Unto you, O men, I call."
And he ain't say women. He didn't say boys. This is a man's job right here, man. All right, because what happens? We come out here week in, week out. Sunlight, daylight, rain, heat, snow, cold. Now they had a few women. They went out for a good 30 minutes and you ain't seen them since. You remember that, about a year or two ago. Shalom, Israel. That bullshit. They only did that for 30 minutes. And you ain't see it. And then you get out here, man. You get into some shit. Get into a scuffle, anything, man. Because this is the Agora. In the Agora, things happen. We were just dealing with some shit last week. Brother saying, shit, this the block more dangerous than the niggas trying to go talk about the hood. This is the man's job. And this the most, what they said, dirtiest jobs or some shit like that. Yeah, this is trenches. Yeah, this is the job of all jobs, man. All right.
It's a dirty job, but somebody got to do it.
Yeah, somebody got to do it.
Somebody got to be in the elect.
Yeah. That's why all you soft boys, you butty boys, it's your best bet to stay at the house. If you fucking emotional as hell and don't want to be told nothing, don't want to be under nobody, it's best you stay at the fucking house, man. You know?
Yeah, that's true. Require your vibration of austerity, man. Because if we were supposed to walk in the spirit of Yahweh was austere, man. Yeah, now you're going to get some brothers that are forward, you're going to get brothers that more laid back. But nonetheless, your demeanor, your spirit got to be austere. And what you believe in and what you preaching for, man. All right? Meaning what? You got to have a solid foundation, unmovable. It says, unto you, O men, I call, and my voice instead of sons of man. Yeah. He said, because his voice instead of sons of man. And even in, real quick, Ezekiel, get it, make sure, 34 and 31, it says, and ye my flock, the flock of my pasture are men, and I am your power, say Yahweh thy power, man. So the flock of the Lord pastor, all right, that does the bidding, all right, on earth, okay, is an order, which are the men of the Lord, all right, which are men, all right? You got it.
These men gonna come in every like manner. You're gonna have brothers. You're gonna have brothers that are real more gentle. You got then you got the rough brothers. You got brothers that are rough. You know what I'm saying? And through my time, I didn't see them all. They're in different various spirits, man. Which all these spirits are likened into the Most High. This is how the Most High gets down, man. Right? You see, you know, and I'm gonna say this: that man and spirit been brought back in earth in 07 when the apostles came on YouTube. That was before all these blue pill, red pill niggas. This was before that. What is it, manosphere shit? That manosphere movement. This is before Kevin Samuels, and definitely before that other guy, Tommy Sotomayor. The apostles put that spirit out there, man. All right, and then guess what? Men other than took that baton and we ran with it, man. Right. You shouldn't. And this in the fucking last days, man. You shouldn't be around here with your fucking nose, your nostrils this fucking wide. Your nostrils wider than a fucking diesel muffler, man. That's a wide ass. That's a wide ass muffler on that, man. Okay. You just out of sight, out of mind. You want to say something?
Yeah, I just wanted to add to you. We talked about this when we was at the house, Kaya. Like I said, knowing that it's not for women, as men, we know when we need to lock horns with other men. And we know when we need to let that shit go. If a woman was out here to do that, a woman wouldn't understand that. It would be 100% emotional, and they would want to lock horns every fucking battle that they go against. That's true.
And they would like it. They loved it. They love controversy and drama.
Because men are judges. So it's certain situations that arise, they handle it with prudence to pass over transgressions or whatever it is that may be out here. Again, a woman can't make judgments because she don't have testicles. She can't testify. All right, she can't preach the word of the Lord. Okay,
you got to establish too. You establish just with your brother. A lot of times your brother, you know, men rub you the wrong way. Men do things. You oversee and overlook a lot of things, man, because you love the men. Right? And then, like I said, over time, everything don't need your attention, your energy a lot of times. Sometimes you can let shit go for a while. And then at the right moment, the Lord, it be that just time where you probably wait for camp and everybody get there, and guess who come up? The guy you need to talk to. Mm-hmm. And y'all go walking, hey, let's talk. That's all it be a lot of times. And men have to establish counsel amongst each other, man. Now we out here calling ourselves kings. We out here calling ourselves rulers and the next future judges. Those men counsel on many matters, serious matters, man.
All matters.
All matters. That's right. You know.
Yeah.
They counsel on all matters.
These fucking body boys out here in the world. These soft, feminine men, so-called boys. I'm gonna call them boys. They don't do that, man. They're wild and they're driven off emotions, right? They grudge. They don't let shit go, right? The Lord is establishing his house with men, right? Go ahead, give me that. You got out the way. You get that other one. Put that word.
Okay.
All right.
It's the book of 1 Peter, chapter 2, verse 17. Honor all men, love the brotherhood.
Right.
Fear Yahweh Shem Yahushai, honor the king. Servants.
How you honor the king? By keeping his commandments, man. Right? Truly loving your brother. A lot of men say they love their brother with mouth, lip service, but not in deed, man.
Right.
You know? Fucking brother gonna get. Hey man, we men. The thing about being around men, you're gonna have your opinion, I'm gonna have my opinion, and we alpha men, we learn to coexist with each other, right? And not step on each other's toes, man. Right? And you learn that by bumping your heads with each other, man. Fuck, we've been around, brothers been around each other 5, 6, 7, 8 years, 10 years. Fuck, man, I seen your dirty draw, you see my dirty draw. You see me sleep on the couch with my mouth open one day, you know? Fuck it, you know?
I was telling them brothers, I was like, man, you might like Michael, I might like LeBron, Kobe, but when it comes to this doctrine right here, man, we're always gonna be in agreement, man.
Yeah,
always.
Yeah. And it's okay, because when you see the brother have a different personality, it's a beautiful thing to see the brother, the things that another brothers in the truth share with you, what he like too, man. That's how you get to know each other, man. Right? That's the inner romance. And I'm saying this in a way because you know the world gets mixed up with Jonathan and David. That was a part of that inner romance that they had, man. Amongst men, I had a true understanding amongst men. That's why David said his love for Jonathan surpassed. That was his boy, man.
Yes.
That was his boy, man. That was his boy so much when he went out of town. They say he like in this time when he got out of town. Hey, I got you a shirt, brother. I went to Florida. I got you a Florida shirt. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, bro. It's a true friend. That's right, bro.
Yeah. I got some J's. I got you some too, man. That was his boy, just like a brother in the truth, man. You know.
Right.
But it has to be established with the foundation of this work first, though, man. It'll never work out. That old homeboy spirit, it'll never work out. Go ahead,
That's right. It says, servants, be subject to your masters with all fear, not only to the good and gentle, but also to the froward.
Yeah, that's another part. That's that manly spirit. You're going to have forward brothers, man. Brothers that give you that straight and skinny, raw and uncut. And sometimes, even being a forward brother, you have to pull back. You have to pull back sometimes, man. Because we always talk about this down here. When you tell a brother now, you have to establish and build him up too, man. You can't just roll the brother out, man. You're gonna fuck him up, man. You know? Which we all been, in order to understand his word, we've been torn out. Now the Lord been in the building process of building us back up in his understanding. Right? Edifying, right. Yeah, but you won't have to deal with general brothers real smooth with it, real gentle, real soft spoken. You got those men, that's real raw. Right? There's a couple of brothers I know that, they're real raw, Hey, case in point, like Apostle Rickard. It's a beautiful rock. And what comes out of his mouth, it's a beautiful love that comes out of his mouth, man, that actually, it chastises you and you learn from it. Because all the while when he's doing this, and when he's talking about, he's dropping jewels, man. All right, that's what you learn from. Give me that. And I'm gonna get you and whoever else got this. You got something? All right.
It's the gospel according to St. Luke, chapter 19, verse 21. For I feared thee, because thou art an austere man.
And who this was talking about? This was talking about Yahushua. He said, I feared thee Why? Because he was an off-steer man. All right, Yahweh Shai was off-steer. He wouldn't. Give me that scripture in the Apocrypha. It said, man, smiles less or something like that.
Scarce smiles
man. Yeah. At a kid's point, and give me the one too. When I was a child, I did things as a child. It's a time to play. It's a time to be serious. You gotta learn. Most time it's true. You gotta learn to be serious. It's time to get the business clear. It's about business, man. Right. We play after. All right, go ahead.
It's that word austere. The Strong's G 840 austeros, which says of mind and manners, harsh, rough, rigid.
Like about their truck. I think it's their truck. I seen them looking over here. You know, I don't want no bullshit. But go ahead.
Yeah. Of mind and manners, harsh, rough, rigid.
Rough. Well, read that for me again, Bible.
It's the word austeros. Talking about Yahweh Shai. It says of mind and manners, harsh, rough, rigid.
Rough. He was a rough man, rigid, man. All right. He was a man. He wasn't your average typical man that you might see out here, man. All right.
From a young age, they found him they found him questioning, man. Yahweh Shai was the true definition of a man. Didn't let nothing go over his head, no nothing. He questioned everything, man. At a young age. Yeah. It was about his father's business.
He was confounding the scribes, Pharisees.
That's right, huh?
Top Israelites at the time. He was confounding them at a young age.
You know, I'm making a small example. And I could make better ones. You know, case in point, you watch James Evans. I was like, Yahweh Shai was in that spirit, man.
No nonsense.
Yeah, all that down there at Kimbo. You seen Kimbo? He was in a no nonsense spirit. You know what I'm saying? That kid, when you were young, that nigga scared the shit out your ass, boy. Just the look of him, you know. But he had that look. That's why I said you can't come in this thing, man, and be soft, man. Right? And if you are soft, you have to learn to wean yourself off that shit. You gotta get your hands dirty, man.
That's right.
You know, with anything, you know, you get passionate and you get your hands dirty with it, man. In the things you love, man. Things you attend yourself to. Wait, here's some more.
It says severe.
Yeah, severe. Yeah, austere. You know? Go ahead, somebody.
All right, this is Matthew 21:12. And Yahweh Shai went into the temple of Yahweh and cast out all of them that sold and bought in the temple and overthrew the tables of the money changers and the seats of them that sold doves.
Right. So you know when he was doing that, he was cussing. You know, he was putting hands on people. Why the church don't read that? I never heard that in the church. Why they not talk about how manly Yahweh Shai was, man? Right? And his men, Paul was a wild boy, man. King David was a wild boy, man. Which you know, there was one, you know. Who else?
A lot of our forefathers, man.
Peter. Yeah, Peter was definitely a wild boy. Yes, he was definitely a wild boy, man. You know?
Bush Bananas, man. That's Jake, man.
Yeah, man. And like I said, none of those men was in that Lucky Charms Fruit Loop spirit, man. Those men, hey man, them dudes down there ate fucking nails for breakfast, man. Them dudes was hard, man.
Walked on hot coals, man.
Yeah, them dudes
like it
was
was nothing.
Yeah. Dudes was hard, man. And like I said, that's what scares a lot of you cats on the outside. You know, they'll be watching. Because I'm gonna say this, it's more you guys throughout Louisiana, man, but you're just scared. Right? You're offended by the rough nature of men, how men, this is not even curse words that we're saying. And you got guys that in 2022 offended. But you don't say shit about your local or your favorite rapper. That nigga cuss. He do that and more, man. All right? But the men of the Lord use harsh words, man. You know, the men of the Lord's vernacular back then was calling people vipers, snakes, all right, scorpions, See, Fox, that was an offensive thing to say.
Right.
He even called Peter. He called Peter to his face the devil, man. And Peter didn't get all fucking mind warped.
Right.
You know. Then you got these cats. You want to be in their family man spirit, man. You know. You the cat. You the guy himself on that painting, holding the world. And Eve sitting down looking at you. With her legs crossed, man. If that's you, this ain't gonna work out, my man. This ain't gonna work out. I can bet you your bottom dollar this ain't gonna work out at all, man. I gotta get to my girls. That ain't gonna work. It ain't gonna work, my man. Go ahead.
Kind is the book of Matthew, chapter 12, and verse 46. While he yet talked to the people, behold, his mother and his brother. Verse 46 again, it says, while he yet talked to the people, behold, his mother and his brother stood without, desiring to speak with him. Then one said unto him, behold, thy mother and thy brother stand without, desiring to speak with thee. But he answered and said unto him that told him, who is my mother and who is my brethren? And he stretched forth his hand towards the disciples and said, behold, my mother and my brethren. For whosoever shall do the will of my Father which is in heaven, the same is my brother and his sister and mother.
Yeah. And, not the with no disrespect. Abishai told his mom a woman. You know, he was real manly. And then with that case in point, because after a while you be around men, it's like y'all family, man. Sometimes brothers be around, it's like a sport. If you're in the NFL, y'all going to city to city, after a while you grow to have a relationship with those men.
Chemistry.
Yeah, this is my family, man. All right? Because you constantly doing things with each other. All right? If men have kids, your kids start to grow up around brothers telling the truth, man. You know? It happens. You know? There's a lot of things going on behind the camera than what you people know. You think a lot of people just think we just get together. You going out there today? Yeah, I'm going out there today. We just pop up. You know? We bums, we don't have no jobs, you know? But we real men, you know? We go through shit, things happen, we have our own battles.
Right.
You know?
Right.
And we study do this thing, man. Do the work of the Lord. Go ahead, yeah, that was it, somebody? Go ahead,
That was
yeah,
it.
that was it. Go ahead, you was holding it, right?
Yeah, go on.
Yeah,
They all got it down there?
Yeah, they got it.
Here's Nehemiah chapter 13, verse 25. It says, I contended with them and cursed them and smote some of them and plucked off their hair and made them swear by our power, saying, ye shall not give your daughters unto their sons, nor take their daughters unto your sons, all for yourselves.
Right.
Yeah, which he came in a manly spirit, man, and he did that amongst our people, man. Because this truth is about correction, it's about reproof, all right? It's about just all around the board manliness, man. All right?
You go your black ass to the army and get screamed at.
And
Two centimeters from your face.
Yeah, spit
You
on
niggas
your
don't-
face and shit.
You niggas don't say a goddamn thing.
Yeah,
They upgrade you niggas all day, man.
yeah.
All in your ear. You can't get a fucking wink of sleep without these devils breathing on your back hairs, man. You got that.
Yeah, as soon as you be asleep, they come, you know, you got to get up early out the bed, or they might just come and get everybody out of the bed. You got to run 3 miles or whatever, man. Or, you know, however it go, whatever drill or obstacle course, you got to do obstacle courses, man. You gonna be manly when you come to the army. That's why most people don't make it past that first little 6-week thing or whatever.
Basic training.
They can't, how you can't make it past big? That's like in the troop. They got brothers that can't even come make it past just a little bit of men talking harshly, man.
Simple things like something
It's
simple like that.
Something simple like that, like, man, as Paul said, as this brother holding, you're a little rude in speech, bro, but it don't got nothing to do with the doctrine.
Yeah.
What are the words that's gonna save your life, man?
You got Jake that can't take orders.
Yeah.
Can't wait and be patient.
Can't even wait. I gotta do something for the Lord, man. I don't even feel like I'm doing nothing.
Yeah, you can have, just like I always bring up, you can have the right intentions, but you could be doing it all wrong.
Yeah.
And like I said, that same guy that tried to pick up the Ark of the Covenant when it was sliding, about to hit the ground, he had all the right intentions. But what happened with the Lord? Lord smoked his ass, man. Did not the Lord kill him from touching the Ark of the Covenant?
Yeah. It's a wrong way to do right, man.
Yeah.
It's a wrong way to do righteousness in the Lord. You could go about it in your own way that's expedient unto you, but it's off, man. It's going to be off in the spirit, because if something's off in the spirit, but you're not sinning, what that's telling you? It's something you doing wrong that's accustomed to, that's supposed to be right, man. Right. It's a wrong way to do the truth, man. It's a wrong way to do it.
Yeah, and
you got it.
And the craziest thing I ever seen in this truth, even to this day, see that Matthew 18, that's a boogeyman amongst men. Amongst men that don't want to do right, man. Mm-hmm. It's a boogeyman. Yeah. From a simple call, there's all type of forms of communication out here. You can call a man, you can meet a man, you can email, Skype, FaceTime, text, whatever. And Jake move around all that shit, you know. But like I say, with that being said, the Lord is looking for men, right? You have to gird up your loins, man. If you, like I said before, if you're a little timid, somewhere, somehow, you gotta get, like you said, or still, you gotta get a little edge about you, a little rawness about you. But do it correctly. Don't go, like the people say, be a lion in your home. You know, cussing your moms and pops out. You know, you do it. It's a way about going to do things, man. Right. You about to say something?
Yeah, and if you're attached, you know, to your mother and father and living with them and shit, this truth requires you to mature. All right, even in the world, on a worldly level, man, you gotta be growing, man. You gotta get from under your mama, and you know this truth. The Lord, wisdom becomes your mother, man. Wisdom starts to embrace you, man. You gotta learn how to, you know, you gotta maneuver around things, man. The Lord call you that you may come from whatever you under, man, and learn responsibility. That's manliness.
I seen that with
responsibility.
I seen that with Apostle Tahar, man. Well, he had men that was under him. And he said, he asked them, brother, hey, where you at now? The brother said, I got a car, I got an apartment, I got things. Then when you get those things, you learn responsibility.
That's manliness.
Yeah, when you learn responsibility, you know that I can't just fucking run through this car because I don't know when another car gonna come. So I take care of it, man. Mm-hmm. Your clothes, you take care of it, man. Hey, man, just because you a man of the Lord don't mean you can't get you some cologne, some fucking deodorant, man.
Comb your fucking hands.
Yeah, comb your
hands.
Eat
healthy. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you can. It's something, you know. You ain't gotta be looking like a goddamn werewolf, man. Right, bro. You know.
Overrighteous.
Hey, you're a man of the Lord, man. We kings, man. You like nice shit. I like nice shit. You know what I'm saying?
You gotta clean yourself up.
Yeah, you gotta clean yourself up. Then it start to be, you start to learn how after a while, the first and foremost thing you start to do is to be aware of your surroundings. Then you start to have a quality of, you start to learn as a man. And maturing this thing, you start to have a quality of, when I'm gonna wherever I put myself at, it's gonna be in the best situation. Quality of my surroundings. And the quality of my surroundings is gonna go to the quality of people I'm around, man. Don't fucking hang around these niggas, man. Niggas gonna get you killed. What the fuck you around the gas stations for? In the hood for? Move and get the fuck around, man. Because why? After a while, this changing of you look like lunch food to them cats, man. Mm-hmm. Even though you're not, you don't handle yourself and shit. Right. But start to have a better quality of people, man. Then the last thing you start to learn this truth. After a while, has you to become more mindset and focus on. When I open my mouth, this is the first impression people gonna get of me, man. And then your appearance, man. All right, and the truth teach you that, man.
A new creature.
Yeah, you want to be. When I open my mouth, I want a man to respect me just as much as I'm gonna respect him. How you doing? Look at him. How you doing? No, sir. Excuse me. All that, man.
Look at him in his eyes.
Yeah.
Yeah. It says abstain from all appearance of evil, man.
Yeah. Yeah. You have to. You. And I guess just believe. If you be around long enough, you'll learn that. You start to see that. You know, I remember when them brothers first came around, brothers thought I was like, man, what's wrong with that brother? After a while, do their own things, dealing with niggas, you supposed to see. I can't deal with the niggas, man. I'm gonna be in jail or goddamn dead dealing with niggas, man. You know? And it's all a part of the maturing of it as a man. You have to mature. You can't just be around here after a while, and then the climate that's going on in the world, you can't be a pussy bandit, man.
Oh, yes, indeed.
You can't just be out here a pussy bandit. You the real life Tequila, man. You the nigga that Mike Epps jumping through the window. Yeah, you got the fucking the onesie on and every goddamn thing, Mexican cap and everything, man.
Yeah, that pink thing
Yeah.
hanging on.
Got the
them
Pied
dogs.
Piper fucking. Wait a minute, nigga. R. Kelly had the Pied Piper bandana. You got the whole shit on, man. And ain't nobody seen you yet in the truth. You know? Yeah, go ahead.
This is 1 Corinthians 13 and 11. When I was a child, I spake as a child. I understood as a child. I thought as a child. But when I became a man, I put away childish things.
Yeah, it's time to put away childish things, man. Everything has to be what you calculate and precise, man. Your mindset have to fucking change, man. If you wanna be around for the long haul, man. Whether in the truth or in the goddamn world, you got to start to change yourself. Change shit, man.
This is
First, like that nigga, he's a child in a V6, a 4-cylinder Mustang with a dummy tire on the bitch, man. Nigga crazy.
Right.
You know? Fucking that, man. Goddamn niggas, man. Go ahead.
This 1 Corinthians 14 and 20. Brethren, be not children in understanding.
That's right.
Howbeit in malice, be ye children, but in understanding, be men.
Yeah, you gotta be men. And understanding is, like I said, it first comes with counsel. You can't be out here just doing shit willy-nilly. I'd rather you take counsel in a matter than go out here head first and some shit. It's best. You'll save yourself a whole lot of headache, a whole lot of hurt, man. Your brother has something? You want to go get something? Okay, y'all run it. Yeah, break it down too, man.
This is Proverbs chapter 27, verses 5 and 6. It says, open rebuke is better than secret love. Faithful are the wounds of a friend, but the kisses of an enemy are deceitful. So when a brother is openly rebuking you for a particular situation, you have to understand, don't focus on how the brother is saying the message to you, but rather focus on the message that he's trying to relate to, because ultimately he's trying to, say something to you that's trying to help you rather than hurt you, and ultimately, lead to you receiving salvation, or, lead to you avoiding, making a stupid mistake that can cost you your life,
Or it costs another brother their life, man.
Yeah.
You know? You can cost another brother their life. This is just a dumb mistake you made, man. You know? And men gonna be men, bro. All right? Men gonna be men.
Hey, I can say this. And your approach should always be to men. Remember that they're men first. Before you even start serving the Lord, doing anything, that man was a man first, man. Whether he act like a child or whatever, like the elders say, just give him his proper respect as a man. And if he won't be a child, leave him to being a child. But you want to still give him his respect as a man because you require respect from him as a man. So you got to give it out, it got to be quality on that, man.
But your approach,
He a man first.
But your approach a lot of times with a bird should be dealt with mercy, man.
With mercy too.
Yeah. Like to giving mercy to a man. Before I lay the hand on a man, I'd rather give him mercy because I want the same. Because one from now, 2 weeks, a year, however, I might be put in that same position. I want the Lord to give me mercy, man. And I'd rather brothers deal with each other like that. Outside of, the head of the camp or whatever, you got to deal with your brother with mercy. Your brother gonna rub you the wrong way. This is much you didn't rub somebody the wrong way, man. You didn't literally the same way you probing the brother. Goddamn, your one and your little one probe, you didn't probably probe the brother 20 times. You know what I'm saying? I mean, but like I said, you deal with a man with mercy, man. And in all things, you try to get an understanding and find a fucking solution. That's what some guys don't want to find a solution, man. Hey, Paul and Barnabas found a solution. They separated for a while, and then you read after what happened. They came back together. They don't say how they came back together, but you best believe they dealt with these right here. You know, these right here, and them men dealt. They dealt. Hey, brother, you deal with that. Well, I ain't. And I'm gonna tell you a lot of times, when a man talking to you, some of you just ain't fucking listening, man. Why you misheard? It's a misunderstanding a lot of times. Misheard, then wasn't listening, or doing more. What is doing more replying to them than understanding, listening what the man's telling you, man.
Right, but just didn't like the tone.
Yeah, I just like the tone. It's a conversation. You say something, then I say something. I let you talk, you let me talk. You know. Go ahead.
This 2 Corinthians 8 and 8 and 14. It says, but by an equality that now at this time your abundance may be a supply for their want, and that their abundance also may be a supply for your want that there may be equality. So in all things, the things that you trying to convey to him and what you want him to understand, what he's trying to convey to you and what you want him to understand, you got to find a common ground for equality, man. That's the only thing that can be equal. Men now, that's in like mind, man. Other than that, everything in the world is not equal, man. But in this truth, we all got to be in one mind. 1 Corinthians, 1 and 10, man.
Yeah, but that nitpicking shit gotta stop. Because at some point, you need to go take a break, understand what that man telling you, and sometimes he may need to take a day, a couple hours to understand what you're saying.
That may be a common ground.
Yeah, because true kings, you best believe when King Solomon judged the matter with that other matter, he judged with the woman with the child. He looked at it from a 360 view. Not just a small view. He looked at it all the way around. Who it's going to affect, how it's going to affect them, and how it's going to affect, everybody as a whole. Because when a king, even in the right manner of a war, a king just don't go to war. A king takes into consideration how many soldiers I got, how much of this I got,
the effect of the war, what's going to happen after the war is accomplished.
How much casualties of death, it might happen. Then he makes his decision. Because sometimes the best thing to do sometimes is not go to war. Send your ambassadors and y'all have an agreement. You send some wine and whatever the fuck you need to do over there, man. To not do it. Same thing with your brother. Sometimes it's best to take the low.
It takes a man to understand that though, man. When Jake young and wild, you don't ever want to take the low because you're gonna feel like, this nigga played me, this nigga did.
It's not so in the truth, man. Because for that moment, you might have that moment with a brother. But that real brother gonna come back and say, "Hey, I thought about it. I was fucked up. I shouldn't have said that. I shouldn't have done that. Right. And be dead with the shit, dead serious with the shit, and it's over with, man. Right? And you move on from there. You move the fuck on from there. You still build that brother because you can't. The scripture tells you in Thessalonians that the word of the Lord may have free course. This thing should not be held up on one person, one goddamn grudge or one little matter. This truth got to have free course, man. This ain't your truth. This is Yahweh Shai. This is for Yahweh Shai, man.
I got one for you real quick. Go ahead. It's Proverbs 17 and 17. It says, a friend loveth at all times, and a brother is born for adversity.
A brother is born for adversity. Because what happened when you was born up in a home, the older brother, older cousin? That nigga punch you in your chest, man. Your uncle them establish you being a man,
Yep.
And that's what a brother do in this truth, man. That's what a brother do in this truth, man. Like I said, your first approach should be, even in the world. That's why it says, if possible, be at peace with all men. And even you gotta be wise with these nations, man. Before I go off, so it's gonna come back on me, and possibly gonna come back on the brother. So it's best to, all right, you good, Esau. Just go on about your business. Or just sometimes it's just this. High and by. When I say high and by, it's better to speak to a person and keep it moving, man, and tell them about it in the next sentence, man.
Right, bro.
What you had? That brother had something?
No.
Yeah, keep going.
Let
them roll.
I'm wise.
Yeah, this is Isaiah 46 and 8. It says, remember this and show yourself men.
bring it again to mind with transgressors. You know?
Hey, bring it out.
So yeah, man, pretty much you gotta, you know, gotta show yourself met, man, and that means squashing little issues, okay? Because that's of the world, man. All right, as the brother brought out that scripture earlier, you know, putting away childish things, man. All right, you have to come into the manner of the Shah, which is growing up and being a man, man, and coming from that old ways, right?
What the brother just said, he said that's of the world. You know, our conversation is in heaven, man. Brothers say this all the time. Like, whatever issue you have with a brother, if you're of the elect, he's of the elect, and y'all both making on a chariot, whatever issue you have, and you really gonna be thinking about it, hey, you're on a chariot,
That's the main goal.
Yeah.
Hey, shit that'll get in the way. You gotta focus on the main goal, man. It's the kingdom of heaven.
You know one thing or two about a man too? A man literally knows me. I'm fucked up. I'm fucked up. I shouldn't have did that. I shouldn't have said that. Then what happens when a man not only he fucks up, he fucked up to himself, he did something fucked up to other people. He gonna make that shit right. You know, he goes and establishes, hey brother, that's on me. I can deal with that, man. Me personally, I can deal with a man and say, hey, that's my fault.
The brother said, responsibility is man.
Yes.
Taking responsibility.
That's right.
Yes.
That's why you see a lot of people be irresponsible. Because it comes with a spirit. It comes with a spirit of manliness, austerity, accountability, which the entire world, they don't want accountability, man. This society don't want you to be accountable. That's why it's a lot of finger pointing. But it tell you in Proverbs 16 and 20 that he that handleth a matter wisely shall find good. Hey, we running into all kind of matters, man.
I've been around Jakes and Edomites. Well, you might have fucked up something at the job, and they come at you. They already got that high rep, and they already got that attitude that I know you're gonna lie. You know what? It's my bad. Oh, all right. Just don't do it again.
Yeah.
You took your lead.
Yeah. Thank you gonna
You gonna lie?
try to whip out.
That's me. That's on me. Yeah. You changed the whole landscape of that conversation.
You can't even argue with it. Don't run by the weekend.
You make it right. You make it right too, you know. Hey, go ahead. You got something? Go ahead, brother.
1 Corinthians chapter 6, verse 9. Know ye not that the unrighteous shall not inherit the kingdom of Yahweh? Be not deceived, neither fornicators, nor idolaters, nor adulterers, nor effeminate, nor abusers of themselves with mankind.
Go ahead. I'm gonna get him to get something for it.
I'm gonna read it again. 1 Corinthians 6, verse 9. Know ye not that the unrighteous shall not inherit the kingdom of Yahweh? Be not deceived, neither fornicators, nor idolaters, nor adulterers, nor effeminate, nor abusers of themselves with mankind.
The case in point, the main point was effeminate, man. You can't be effeminate. Oh man, he told me I gotta come to camp and I gotta watch my camp, man. Them girls can watch themselves, man.
Right, bro.
Get
the business clear, man.
No?
Most High gonna line whatever business is in your personal life. Most High is gonna line that up after you get the business clear, man. Everything's gonna fall in order, man. You just gotta seek the kingdom first, man.
Yeah,
it's simple.
The food thing can wait.
Yeah.
Hey man, when I'm out here, man, everything else is shut off. The world is shut off. I put that bitch on do not. Hey, which I can't do nothing with it. I use the camera. But hey man, the world is on do not disturb right now, man. Until it's time to go, what we say down here? We can't get no more out of this night. Then when I get in the car, that's when the world is turned back. My world is turned back on. Heard that? Look. Oh, you heard? Nigga, they killed your hooker. Your mama ran off the road. Yep. I'm gonna be hold after a while. What can I do? This comes first, though, man. That's what the Lord said in the scriptures about hate your mother, hate your father, hate he that, even himself. You got to love those things less when it comes to this, man.
Put it aside.
You got to put it to the side. After a while, you can't bend and fold with your people. That fucking woman, you can't bend and fold when it comes to this truth. If you're a man accustomed to coming out Saturdays, are doing this work, they various videos, you gotta hold fast to that. Because when you've been with your mom, it's over with. Especially that woman. When you've been one time with that woman. I mean, hey, this brother here. Who else? Well, these brothers in general, they've been around. Them brothers have seen examples even from other men's fall on that shit. You make that mistake one time, it is over, my man.
You come back from it.
How you start them is how you finish them.
Yeah, they gonna see that. Damn, he took off a Saturday for me to go to the show. They used to line the brothers. Yeah, I gotta go. I ain't coming out today. They make up some shit. They're taking the same spot. You know, it'd be funny too. The Lord have a birthday, hey, man. You want to see the new Terminator? Yeah. You go to the movies. He in there. What happened, brother? Head down, man.
Show up in Island Tangle.
Go ahead. I'm not gonna even touch on that. Go ahead, brother. Get the word of feminist up.
That's the word of feminine. Late 14th century. Womanish.
Womanish. Off the rip. You womanish, man. You in that big, you got a lot of characters in that big Medea spirit, man. You know?
He may look like him too.
Yeah. And they look like
eyeglasses on.
Yeah. The niggas angry, they look like Medea, man. Just slap a gray wig on a nigga in a purple dress,
Yeah,
man.
look like Medea.
And triple M titties, man. Nigga look like Medea, man. Fuck.
Nigga in the apron, having an apron on spirit.
Yeah. I don't like how you talk to me. Look at this. Go ahead, brother.
Shit lean all the way.
I ain't seen that shit. He got 666 on the side of that bitch.
Damn.
Yeah, I'm serious. He got
Yeah,
Jake with that shit. Jake got 666 on the side of that bitch. You know, there's heavy demons on that fucking Camaro, boy.
Perfect for that nigga.
Go ahead.
It says tender.
Tinder. Like, remember, hey, y'all remember Life? When Carl said, nigga, you soft.
I
Soft. I said it. Nigga, soft. Soft. Yeah, you got a lot. You can't come out here with that soft spirit, man. That's a video in itself, man. Soft. All right? We gotta get the business clear. You going, hey man, shit happens. You can't go run through this whole truth. I wanna have a bulletin board. I don't wanna get rebuked. I wanna be the first man in this world. You gonna get rebuked, bro. It's just gonna come up. Something gonna happen.
Y'all gotta be drawn, man.
Yeah.
You gotta get corrected, man. You gotta get perfected.
If you're perfect, why you need the truth? You should be in the kingdom
Oh,
already.
yeah,
Yes. And really, it's the Lord rebuking you. The Lord is critiquing you. Just like that scripture says about the potter have power over the clay. When you the clay, the Lord is fashioning you how you want. And when he pressing down and bending that clay and twisting that clay, it hurts. That's the part of the rebuke. It hurt like a motherfucker. He might take your hand off and put it back on. It hurt, brother. It hurts, but you gotta go through it. In order to get to the kingdom of heaven, you got to go through it. You got to go through it.
You gotta put it out. Right now. No
Bring it out,
right now.
It's Deuteronomy 20:8. It says, and the officers shall speak further unto the people, and they shall say, what man is there that is fearful and faint-hearted? Question mark.
Ooh, you can start from 7. I bump with shot.
But what it says, I'm holding that.
Banger.
What it says in somebody give me Sirach 2 and 13 real fast about a person that's faint-hearted, man. It starts it off by saying, warning, you can't be faint-hearted, weak, wet noodle knees coming in here, man. You scared, police come out here right now, you shaking in your goddamn boots. He's serious, aren't you? We gotta go. He ain't had men like that, man.
Yeah.
You see him, he giving them, let me see you guys ID. He's shaking like a 57 Chevy, man. Fucking scared. Fuck them police, man.
For real, man. Most High control the police, man. And the Most High will be putting us in a circumstance just
See
like
what you
that.
gonna do.
To see what you can. Right, bro. Yeah.
Hey, a lot of you kids, when adversity come, when they start having them paddy wagons waiting down the street in the empty parking lot, they out there, come on. Yeah, roll up from every different way, man. A lot of you dudes gonna just do this like this is gonna fold, man. When that time comes, like the apostle said, when the 9/11 happened, and they got rolled up on and put in jail, we're gonna see. But go ahead with the heat.
This is Deuteronomy 20. I'm gonna start at 7. It says, and what man is there that hath betrothed a wife, and hath not taken her? Let him go and return unto his house, lest he die in the battle, and another man take her.
Yeah, man. If you with your boo, you're spooning, you're you know, you're taking long walks on the motherfucking beach, on the river walk. Keep going. It's best that you do that shit over there, because if we at war, we in the mindset of war, man. We in the spiritual battle. If you want to be over here with that shit, you gonna get somebody killed, man.
Right.
You gonna get somebody fucking hurt and yourself, man. Like we said, you in that fucking Pepe Le Pew spirit, man. You remember that nigga Pepe Le Pew? Who y'all remember?
Yeah. The hard eyes.
Yeah.
He's been on his feet no more.
Yeah, that nigga just.
God, he drifting off the motherfucking now. He's gone.
He levitate. And horse come out. You see some of these cats. You looking at the brother. You looking at this horse coming out of his body, man.
His tongue be hanging out.
Yeah.
Rolling down the floor, man.
Yeah.
What you doing?
Yeah. You so much left her. You got a Dell playing when you left her. Hello from me. He ain't going to the other side, man. Go on, man.
Jay don't gotta keep his body in subjection.
Can't do it
Like
though, man.
Paul said, keep your body under rule. Keep yourself, man.
Yeah, man.
This verse 8. Verse 8 says, and the officer shall speak further unto the people, and they shall say, what man is there that is fearful and faint-hearted?
Yeah.
Let him go and return unto his house.
Let him go his fucking ass home. Go your black ass to the house, man. Like I said, you gonna get somebody killed, man. And it's in the wrong. We in battle. We at war. Not saying you can't get your rocks off, but it's best in that lovey-dovey spirit. If you in that D'Angelo spirit, man, that naked.
They whining like Keith Sweat, man.
With the
Brown
low
sugar,
and shit.
yeah, brown sugar spirit.
Glistening and
Yeah.
shit. Yeah, just go home.
You got
Soul
the
glow. Jerry Curl.
No. You got the cornrows like D'Angelo and shit.
They be on that phone
Stay
late
home,
night,
man. You're fucking 35, still on the phone, falling asleep. You and her. Y'all gotta both work in the morning, man. Just go home, brother. Go ahead. Just sell some more on that thing.
Yeah, I'm gonna start it back from the what man is there that is fearful and faint-hearted? Let him go and return unto his house. Let his brethren's heart faint as well as his heart.
Yeah, you gonna cause other men to do the same goddamn thing, man. Especially if you got young men around. They gonna, oh, that's how it goes. It's cool. Nah, man, that shit ain't cool, man.
It's just like the men that was lapping the water when they was going to war. He told them with their head, whoever put their head down and lap the water, send them home, man.
Yeah.
How you gonna battle? How you gonna watch the enemy and drink water? Or, you know, if you gotta sustain yourself with something, you just take all your attention off what's at hand and licking the water. Man, you lapping, man. Go home, man.
You gotta be fully committed.
Go your ass home, man.
Fully committed.
You're not ready. You just not ready. Go home, man.
Yeah.
You know?
All right, go. You got a little more, huh?
I think that was it. Let's go on 9.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah. Go your ass. It's best that you go home because you're going to get men on the battlefield with you. You're going to get them killed, man. Or your goddamn self, man. You just out of sight, out of mind. Your mind is gone, man. And we ain't seen him. Jake come out here. Jake watching the power lines, the bird shit. He go to the bird shit. You go back looking at the bird. You look at him. Jake is twisting his chin hair. His mind is on Decatur.
Gone, man.
His mind on Decatur Street down there in New Orleans, man. On the back of Bourbon.
Right.
What you about to say? You about to say something?
Oh, no, bro.
Oh, okay. Yeah, man. You got to be locked in, man. Serious. Sometimes, like I said, I'm more or less, like I said, a serious brother. You got to be, at some point, you got to be serious, man. You know? You have to be locked the fuck in, man. You know, we at war. Go ahead, huh?
Found it's the book of 2
About to
Timothy,
wind it down, too.
chapter 1 and verse 2. It says, for Yahweh had not given us the spirit of fear, but of power and of love and of a sound mind. I'm going to get that word sound mind in the scroll. It's sound mind. G4995. It says, and admonishing or calling soundness of mind to moderation and self-control.
What?
Self-control, moderation.
Self-control. You gotta have self-control with any and everything, man. You indulge in too much sweets, you gotta have self-control. If you a man, you just always you are just on this pussy band. You just woman. You gotta learn self-control. You know, woman coming through smelling good. Sometimes you just gotta like turn your back. Turn your back to
Don't
this
need
shit, bro.
Temperate. You gotta be temperate.
You know, you just. I ain't seen Jake do that shit.
The basket going this way, Jake next still that way.
Yeah, man. Yeah. You done turned into a whole quagmire out here, man. I'm serious, cheering it all. Man, he like big Jake down the street. You know? Control yourself, man. You got anything?
That's First Maccabees 2, verse 64. Wherefore ye my sons be valiant and show yourselves men in behalf of the law, for by it shall ye obtain glory.
Yeah, you gonna obtain glory by being manful, man. Right, and being manful is standing up for this word, man. Being willing to risk it all for this word, because we know what's finna happen. We know what's finna come, which ultimately the kingdom is finna come to us if we hold fast and endure. You can't endure by being Big Daddy Kane at the house, man. Family matters. You can't establish and receive the kingdom by being emotional, man. All right, which we went into effeminate. All right, this calls for you got to be cut from a different type of cloth, man. What your boy said, I'm screaming, fuck the world, man. You got to be in that type of spirit. Fuck this world, man. All right, we got a world to come to us.
Right.
And that's why we do what we do, man. All right, give a damn about no fucking bald-headed ass woman, man.
The spirit
women,
of our world to come is not the spirit of this world anyway. So we're not even supposed to be on the type of timing or the vibration of this world, man.
Yeah.
When people look at us, they're supposed to see, some outerly world spirit on us, man.
Yeah.
They can't explain. You got it, huh?
Yeah, you in that what that is? Casey and JoJo. What the other nigga name is? The nigga that he look bad now, man.
Oh,
Jaheim, man.
Oh man.
Fucking Jaheim, man.
Through.
You out there in the grassy area on the ground talking to her like this, man. The whole picnic shit. Got the bag, got the fucking bread, the juice, all that shit, man. The shoes off. You on your goddamn stomach, man. All right?
no, not on the stomach.
Yeah.
Belly flop.
Yeah, then she got you on your back, man.
Oh.
Through, man.
They're gone.
Through, man.
Moaning in there.
Yeah, man.
They got lamb legs, man.
Yeah. Yeah, got them Lamborghini Gallardo Aventador legs, man. What's going on out here, man? Yeah. Got the T-tops. Shit going on, man. You gotta be, hey, man. Come on, bro.
Getting pegged, you ain't a man of the bottom line.
Think about what you're doing. We gotta establish, what's really going on in this thing, man. Oh, soft ass spirit. And like I say, I have never seen the apostles. They've been in that same raw spirit, man. From day one. Since they came on YouTube, they've been in that same spirit. And they uplift and they give what is what's the word?
Give it all to the younger men.
What is it called? Exhortation. They give exhortation
Okay.
for you to be the same way, man. Because they haven't got that far by being soft, man. Or being a soft spirit. Them men, they men.
Right.
And then you start to see by going and traveling to another place, you see other brothers in that same spirit. But we finna close it up, man. Got anything before we go? Y'all brothers got anything?
I got it.
Okay, let them roll before we go.
All right, let's
Romans 12:2. And be not conformed to this world, but ye transformed by the renewing of your mind, that ye may prove what is that good and acceptable.
Yeah, renewing your mind. You can't renew your mind when you got your head up your fucking woman's ass, man. Or you just running the streets, clubbing and shit like that. You gotta, scripture tell you in the Apocrypha that you gotta get full, your whole
Occupying prophecy.
your occupying prophet, meditating on prophecy. That's how you learn. That's how you gain wisdom. You can't gain wisdom by being fucking distracted. You got different distractions on all day. You got too much going on, man.
He that has little business should become wise.
Yeah. And we all, and like I say, we all had our time, man. Man, this man here was a young man at some time, done that. Ran the streets, moved with the boys, did the shit with the women, got it out, man. You know? I mean, it is what it is. Yeah, it's the same thing every time, man. I deal with him.
That's the spirit.
Hey, how you doing?
The 911, it sounds like arguing in the background. It might be something. I know it ain't talking.
We don't have any niggas. We all in the
No.
Mic copies
I'm
coming
getting
up.
the 911 call.
Oh, okay.
Someone has dialed 911. And it's like, sounds like something in the background. It might be the security's arguing.
It's okay.
See anybody?
Oh, no. Hey, they had two women right here. They had two women right here that was sitting right here for a minute. I don't know where they went out there. All right, you two, officer.
Hey, just told him somebody was arguing like at the corner right there. He'd have just been right there
They
looking
stupid,
stupid.
man. Goddamn
Yeah.
devil. Goddamn devil. Yeah, fucking, he got Dennis Springs written all over his ass, man. You know? Yeah, go ahead, brother. Give him the goddamn, you ain't got no goddamn 911 call.
Good and acceptable and perfect.
You agree with
Will
your
of Yahweh.
adversary quickly while in the way. Let him get out the way. 911 call.
Hey,
One call.
Hey, come here. Don't move fucking this dude, man. Yeah, leave him. Yeah, I know. Hold on. Yeah, but, hey, get them, and
Let's take it out. Let's take it out.
Hey,
Let's take it out.
the Lord willing, this message was edifying. I am going to turn and face the east. Give infinite honors and praises to
Yahweh, Bashem, Yahushua, Bashem, Rakadash.
double honors to the apostle, great millstone, who rule well and teach well, and worthy of the double honors. Peace and blessings to you, Akim, pushing out this truth across the four corners during these last section of time. Kwame Yasha'Allah, Bob, Shalom.
Let's not give him nothing.